This episode of A News is brought to you by the Buy Power Card from Capital One. Every purchase brings you closer to a new GM vehicle. Hi guys, I'm Katie Wayne, and this is Animalist News, and hooray for recent studies by Flinders University professor John Long that help us learn about the single most important part of being human: sex. Let me take you back about 385 million years ago in Scotland. Placoderms, wonky-looking primitive fish, are swimming about side by side, and then as though they're going to begin square dancing like a couple of, squares, they lock their fish arms and begin having the sex. The male fish does this little sideways hip bump thrust thing to get his bony L-shaped genital limb called a clasper in between her two bony vagina plates to deposit his sperm. As horrifying and different as that sounds from human sex, once they are done, the male fish does still swim around high-fiving all of his friends. Okay, Katie, not that all of this awkward square dancing fish sex isn't just fascinating, but why is this important? This is the first use of internal fertilization and copulation as a reproductive strategy known today. Not to mention, these fish are also probably the evolutionary source for many traits in vertebrate animals, like hind limbs, jaws, multiple plates to cover the head, and in case you forgot, sex. You guys, these nerdy little squares are our ancestors! Evolution is just so beautiful. If you just need to know all the things about where you came from, check out this video about a 600 million year old fossil that proved us wrong about some things. This all seems very boring, so why do we care? Because they are 600 million years old! I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Mwah! This episode of A News was brought to you by the Buy Power Card from Capital One. Every purchase brings you closer to a new GM vehicle.